We are back with another MLB breakdown. RudeBets.com coming at you live here on August 20th. So, thank y'all for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. We've been having some banger days in a row. If you do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends who like baseball or into betting. Please, we got to break over this hump. We are stuck in a 1,000 view per video rut now where we just are stagnant. So, we got to figure out how we can get this thing going, keep this thing growing. So share this, comment, like, and subscribe to really help me out, and I appreciate it. I'm here to help you out today. So, yeah, let's do it. Yesterday, decent day. I took 2 straight to over on player profit. Took a Jacob Lopez over 5.5 strikeouts, and we took a Yankees win on the money line. 2-0. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Also, want to give you guys an update on Duggo, who I've been telling y'all, if you join RudeBets.com, you get access to the Discord, or if you want to join the Discord, you can go to RudeBets.com. There's a link to join the free section, although the free section is kind of dead. But, once again, 72-10. Last time I showed you, let's look at these updates. I showed you guys this update when he was 65-10. So he has won every single prop since 65-10. I also showed you guys Duggo when he was at 62-10. So now he's on a 10-0 run. 10-0 run since I first kept telling you guys to join and tail him. 10-0. This is his one of his slips yesterday. Skubal, Hunter Green, Pavetta, sweep. Crazy. Yeah, analysts did have a day yesterday. We almost hit this guy too for the 3rd day in a row with our moneyline parlay. Orioles, cash. Yankees, cash. Reds, cash. Brewers lost, so 3 out of 4 on that one. Bummer on that, but that's all right. The straights are there. The straights banged. Overall, crazy day, man. Crazy day. All right. Let's go ahead and get into game 1, Jays Pirates. Come join RudeBets.com. That's what this site is. I am working on adding some new features to this as well, so stay tuned. Why does he hold back plays? There's not enough reactions. Essentially, he feels like, well, at least he wants to be recognized. You know what I mean? He wants to feel appreciated. And when people just don't say anything when he's on a crazy run, he feels, I don't know, not the word, the right word isn't embarrassed, but he feels like, why am I posting this if nobody's going to react? You know, essentially that's what his logic is. Yeah, he wants reactions, I guess. I don't know. But that's his logic, is he's like, why? He feels like he's talking to himself, essentially. Nobody's reacting. Nobody's doing anything. So he's like, why am I even wasting my time? So that's that. Yeah, TCAA can comment on that. I mean, I personally don't give a damn about reactions. Nobody reacts to any of my stuff. I don't really care. But some people do, so I guess, I don't know. That's how they feel appreciated. Blue Jays, Pirates, there's no value on either side of this money line. Yeah, I agree. It makes sense more so on Twitter, not on Discord, but he doesn't really have a Twitter, so I guess that is his Twitter, if that makes sense. There's no value on either side of this money line. Speaking of Twitter, let me tweet this stream out. All right. Alrighty. Chris Bassett going up against Johan Oviedo. Let's look at Oviedo's numbers here real quick. Vladdy's out now? Well, that's new. Is this a skip game, chat? I think this is a skip game. I think this might be a skip game. Yeah, no Vladdy. Dalton Varsho, I do like him. Yeah, I agree, Corey. You're just there to tail. The reactions don't really matter. I agree. George Springer, I don't even have him in here right now. The lineup just came out, and he's slotted in there. Geez, this game's in an hour and a half, too. It's an early game at Pittsburgh. 40% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Wind is blowing out. I'm not a huge fan of this one, man. Holy cow. Um, Springer, isn't he just back? No, he's played a couple games. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, this is Dalton Varsho. Maybe he's a decent play. I do see he just got slotted up into the 5th spot now with Vladdy out. So Dalton Varsho at 5 might be a good long shot for a homer today. Might be a decent play for a homer today. George Springer, I think generally we take George Springer against lefties, if I recall. But, yeah, I mean, this one ultimately, though, is just... Springer is leading off. Yeah, I see that. Pretty average pitcher. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot in this one that I like, if I'm being honest with y'all. All right, Mariners, Phillies. This lineup also just got announced. Interesting. But it's not really any changes to what normally is, so. A couple guys moved up the order, but that's about it. I gotta get that light out of my eye. It's driving me nuts. Give me a headache. I'll turn it back on in a second, but it's blinding me right now. Pirates, Jays. Sorry, what am I talking about? Pirates, Jays. Mariners, Phillies. We got Mariners minus 115. They're sitting at plus 128. Castillo going up against Luzardo. I honestly do not mind Mariners as a dog. Luzardo, especially against a team that does really well versus lefties, this is a good dog spot in my opinion. This is a very good underdog spot in my opinion. Cal Raleigh, very good against lefties. Eugenio Suarez, good home run hitter against lefties. Pretty bad at everything else. Arozarena, very good against lefties. Good power. Julio Rodriguez, very good against lefties. Good power. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4 home run hitters against lefties. Heard weather in Philly is bad. Rain. Yeah, it does look like there's a 60% chance of rain. So there could be a little bit of a rain situation going on there, but on the other side, Schwarber does look decent. 24% chance at a home run. 6.65 on the pitch mix rating. My gosh, Castillo only throws fastballs, really. Like 70% of the pitches. That's insane. That is insane. Probably would stay away from him, honestly, except for... I mean, his home runs are in the plus 100, so yeah, I'd probably stay away from Schwarber today. You could probably go Trey Turner for hits, runs, and RBIs, but about it. I really just like... I mean, a lot of the Mariners look good today for possible home runs, but I really like the Mariners on the money line. If that game is played. Astros, Tigers. Astros, minus 122. Astros, minus 122. I like that. I like the Astros at minus 122. I do. Wow. Pena at general props pretty much every day. Pena for general props, yeah. Same with Altuve. Same with Jesus Sanchez. Same with Carlos Correa. The whole top 4 in the order here look pretty solid against Charlie Morton. All these guys look good for general props today. Astros are not a huge home run hitting team, though, so I don't love them there, but I do like them on the money line. I do like them on the money line. King Mar, I haven't gotten to those games yet, man. On the other side for the Tigers today, Bry Jones does well against lefties, but I don't know if I'd take him against Valdez. He has a good pitch mix here. Decent for a hit today. He does get pulled out of the game once the righties come in, though. So, Bry Jones, I probably wouldn't touch him. We would like torque here against a lefty, but not really against Valdez. Not a huge fan of him against Framber with the only 1.44% of batters hit a home run. Really low. Really low. Really low home run rate. Called the Orioles again yesterday. Well done. Thank you. Honestly, whoever took that Orioles-White Sox double up, that should have hit. I feel bad for you. I don't know how the White Sox blew a 10-4 lead. That should have hit for y'all. That was just bad luck. So, yeah, in this game, it's really just take the Astros, and then you can take some player props for the Astros here, too. Valdez for about 6 strikeouts. Guardians D-backs. Oh, we can't do this game. We have a debut alert. Debut alert. Debut alert. Guardians pitcher is making his MLB debut, meaning we don't have any data on him, meaning we cannot model the game, meaning we have nothing to talk about for that one. So, if you're a Guardians fan, enjoy that, but debut alert. Can't do it. Why does that happen? Seba, how would you model something out if you don't have any data? Think about it for like 30 seconds and you'll have your answer, brother. Cardinals, Marlins. Yeah, Cardinals is a dog again today. I like it. We liked it yesterday. I like it again today. I like it again today. I've already showed you guys this 150 times. You can look up Guardians batters, man. You can look up anybody. Jose Ramirez. J-Ram right here. Angel Martinez. Oh, he's not playing. Who is even good on the Guardians? Kyle Manzardo. Kyle Manzardo, boom, right here. You can see all of his data points. You can click on him and get it. Versus Fott, all of it. Quan, yeah, Quan. Boom. You can still look up any of the Guardians. You just can't pull up the game. You just can't pull up the game. That's all. Yo, you got to play around with this tool. Everything you possibly need is there at all times. Just can't open the game. That's all. Payante. Alcantara. Alcantara's okay. I don't know about him. These pitchers are actually pretty similar. I would venture to say I bet these stats look very similar for both Payante and Alcantara. 23% hits, 23% hits, 2%. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 24%, 3, 15. Yeah, very similar pitchers. I mean, Marcy's been outstanding. You could ride Marcy if you want today, but I probably would say I like the Cardinals at plus 102 as a dog here. I'd say that's a pretty good play for a money line. Plus 105, plus 109, plus 104. Yeah, I think that's a really good play. Not a whole lot of player props here. It's your same usual candidates for hits, runs, and RBIs for the Cardinals. And then for the other side, it's either, I guess riding the Jacob Marcy Linsanity hype train. I don't know. I mean, look at these pitch mix numbers. There's not a single pitch that he's below 2 runs above average against. I don't know what's going on here. These are like better than Ohtani numbers. These are better than Judge. I guess keep riding that train, huh? Mets Nationals. Mets minus 172. Yikes. Not great. Not great for Kodai Senga. Going up against Brad Lord. Plus 144 for the Nats. Yeah. Both sides of this one have no value. Both sides of this one are negative expected value. Good weather for home runs. 16% increase in home runs based on the weather today. That's pretty darn good. That's not bad. I like Soto today. I do. It's a little lower than I'd want to see it, but I do like him for a back-to-back today. 19%. I wish that was a little higher. Pitch mix is just a little low, and that's coming from what? I guess this is pretty even. This is pretty even, yeah. Okay, so that's why it's pretty much an even matchup. I do like Soto though for the home run today on the Mets. Outside of that, I mean, too low on the pitch mix for these guys for me. On the Nats, against Senga, maybe CJ Abrams today for hits, runs, and RBIs if you're feeling weird, but like, come on, man, we're not taking the Nats right now. Not even James Wood. James Wood's okay. You can get away with James Wood. He's good at that cutter. And he's pretty good with the splitter, but Kodai Senga's known for his splitter, so yeah, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible play. Take James Wood or CJ Abrams, either of these two guys for a hit or hits, runs, and RBIs. But overall, not too much in this one. Maybe a Juan Soto homer. Don't take the Mets. Don't take the Nats. Neither of them are worth it on the money line. White Sox, Braves. Man, the White Sox got absolutely screwed over yesterday. Mega screwed over yesterday. Holy cow. I feel so bad for anybody on the White Sox. Just mega screwed over. It was 10-4. It was 10-4. And they lost the game. 11-10. Who screwed it up? Let's see. It was 10-4, and then this Gilbert guy comes in. Tyler Gilbert gives up a 1-run to Acuna, then a 4-pitch walk from Elvis Peguero in the 7th. Then a 2-run single from Elvis Peguero again. Now it's 10-8. Then Elvis Peguero another force out to second. Now it's 10-9. Oh my God, Elvis Peguero screwed it up. Jesus. Sorry to anybody that was on the White Sox yesterday. You had a good play going. You had a really good play going. You got screwed, man. You got bad luck there. Braves are minus 197 on my site. They're minus 196 on the line. That is fair value. So the book and I agree the Braves have about a 66% chance to win this game. So do with that as you please. Hurston Waldrop has been really good. There's nobody to take on the White Sox today. I don't really see anybody worth taking on the White Sox. Do I like the Braves today? No. No. Pretty much say it at least once a day, but I'm not here to get fair price. I'm not here to get fair value. I'm not here to get a price that agrees with me. I'm here to get a deal. I want to find plays where the market's giving me a better price than it's worth. This is a fair price. So basically, you're going to win this play 2 out of 3 times. Today, you're going to roll the dice. Today, you're going to win it 2 out of 3. I don't know. It's just not a deal. Like yesterday, the Orioles were a deal. They were a mega deal. The day before, the Orioles were a deal. They were a mega deal. I'm not here to take fair prices. I'm not here to take market value. I'm here to find deals, and this is not a deal. This is a fair price. You're paying retail. You're paying full price for this one. You know what I mean? You're walking into the store, and you're paying the sticker price. Whatever's right on the tag. I'm looking for that 25% off coupon. Yeah, Cardinals are a good deal. Cardinals are a good deal. If you're cool taking fair price, yeah, you could take the Braves. I'm not me. But if you don't mind getting, paying full price for stuff, you could definitely take the Braves today. You could. Prop wise though, I mean, they're not exciting. They're not really that exciting here. I mean, Matt Olson, Profar, sure. They should get some hits, maybe some hits, runs, and RBIs. But other than that, not much here. Not much here. Yankees, Rays. This game, we talked about this game yesterday. You can go on YouTube right now and watch the replay if you want. But I basically showed you the Yankees offense and said, pick 3 or 4 guys. They're all going to hit a home run. And I mean, shit, 3 or 4 guys hit a. How many home runs? We'll hit a home run yesterday on the Yankees, man. We literally looked at it for like 2 seconds. We're like, yeah, you could take anybody here. They're all going to hit home runs. Caballero, Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, Cody Bellinger again, and Aaron Judge. Yeah, so pretty much the entire offense literally hit a home run yesterday. Yeah, it was weird. It's rare when you see that. Like literally everybody was above like 25 to 30%. Baz, first player in history to give up 3 home runs and strike out the side in 1 inning. Wow. Today, Judge is the guy for a homer here. Jazz is not bad, but I mean, it's nothing like yesterday. I'm not a huge fan of this one for homers. Baz was gambling. Yeah. Nah, dude, Baz wasn't gambling. Like I said, like literally the data yesterday just, you know what? I kind of want to find that so bad. Because I want to see what that data looked like yesterday. I'm curious to see so that when we see it the next time, then we know. Then we know. I didn't even timestamp it today. This is a learning experience. We want to know what to look for. Here we go. We're getting close. There we go. Okay. Let's see this. Yeah. So we had a 20. I don't know if you guys can read this. I'll read out loud for you. We had a 23%, 31%, 16, 32, 15, 21. So we had 1, 2, 2 guys above 30, 1, 2, 2 guys above 20, and then 1, 2, another 2 guys above. Yeah, we had 6 guys that were all above 16%, which today that would get you in the top 20. 16% would get you in the top 20 overall today. But 32 guys above 30%, yeah, a lot of guys above 20. That was crazy. And yeah. So today, not so much. I mean, really, it's just Judge. Look, we only have 3 guys above 15 today overall. 1 guy above 20. Nothing like yesterday. Nothing like yesterday. Yeah, Judge general props is fine. 9.05 on the pitch mix. Maybe a Jazz homer. That's about it. Now on the other side, what do we have here? What do we have here? 38% for Caminero, 40% for Brandon Lau. Diaz, 18%. Now you're talking 16% for Christopher Morel. He's pretty bad, though. So now you're sitting here and you're looking at this and you're saying, Junior or Brandon, one of you guys are going deep today. And as you know me, I like a deal. I'm riding with Brandon Lau. They're going to give me Belo at 475. Caminaro's like plus 285. They're going to give me Belo at 475. I'm taking that. Although Junior's not bad either, even though I guess he's plus 330 on FanDuel now. 330 is not bad, but 475, that's crazy. Crazy. So yeah, you got a lot of options there. On the money line, though, let's just quickly, I don't know if I mentioned it. I do like the Rays to win this game, minus 118. Not a terrible price. I mean, minus 125, minus 118, it's kind of the same thing. It's nothing. It's a little bit of value. It's a little bit of value on the Rays at minus 118. A's Twins. Look at this. Look at that. Minus 102 for the Twins. A's are an underdog at plus 104. I mean, I don't mind the A's as a dog today. It's a fair price. There's another one. Chalk this one up with the Braves in the fair value bucket. You're putting this one in your cart. You're paying full price. Kurtz for everything. Yes, Kurtz for everything today. I do like Kurtz for everything today. Shea Bangaliers. I know he hit one yesterday, but Shea Bangaliers looks pretty good for a homer today. Brent Rooker, Soderstrom also look pretty good for a home run today. It's a TYP kind of day for this game. Take your pick. Take your pick. Go ask ChatGPT. Go roll a die. Flip a coin. Pull out a deck of cards. I don't know. Whatever you got to do to figure out which guy to take on this team, you do that. I'm going to go with Kurtz. But it's a take your pick here. On the other side, Buxton and Wallner. I like both of them too. Clemens is all right, but I really like Buxton and I really like Wallner today. So, pretty good game for home runs here. Pretty good game for home runs here. Rangers, Royals. Royals minus 126. No. Rangers plus 108. Fair price bucket. Fair price bucket. Texas Rangers plus 108. Added to the card at full price, I guess. Yeah, there's no discount there. Kumar Rocker going up against Noah Cameron. I probably don't have any player props in this game. Just looking at those two pitchers, yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe Bobby Witt gets a hit, Vinny gets a hit, but outside of that, after the two games we just looked at and you come into this one, you're like, dang. You go from a high to a low pretty quick here. This is boring. I think you could take either of these two guys for kind of hits, runs, and RBIs or a hit, but I mean, other than that, pretty boring game. Brewers, Cubs. I need my good luck to come back for the Brewers. Two tough losses yesterday. Minus 116 for the Crew, minus 102 for the Cubs. No value on either side of this money line. Nothing. Mizrowski going up against Colin Ray. Pitching advantage, in theory, goes to the Brewers here, but Mizrowski is starting to, quote-unquote, regress. It's hard because he's only pitching reliever innings. You know, he's pitching 2 or 3 innings a game. A's money line, just said it, T-Bully. That's a fair value. Put that in your Braves bucket. Mizrowski's getting reliever innings, so it's kind of hard to do well when you only pitch 3 innings in a game, and then they pull you after 50 pitches. But against Colin Ray, Isaac Collins, Sal Frelick match up really well. I like both of them for general props. And then on the other side against Mizrowski, I still would fade him. Dream ad and ad, y'all got to drop a sub. You'll have to subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription on Amazon or on Twitch. Ad-free viewing experience. Y'all got a sub if you want to ditch the ads. Drop that sub. Twitch Prime is free. Or Prime subs or whatever are free if you have Amazon Prime. Look, I'm not trying to do them for the money. I get like, what, $2 a sub? If 10 of you sub, I made like $20 or whatever. You know, it's not about that for me. I'd rather you guys just not miss the stream from ads. That's all. If you have Prime, you can get rid of these ads. Correct. You can click subscribe and then subscribe with Twitch Prime. Something like that. There's some workflow like that. If you have Amazon Prime, you do something like, I don't know. How does this work? Mute this. You click manage your sub. I don't have one. Okay. I guess since it's my account, it's like a sub. But you click somewhere down here, and then you click sub with Prime. Something like that. Actually, let me see if I can do it on like Banners. Someone gifted me a sub there. Okay. This just isn't going to work. I keep getting bad luck. Subscribe. Yeah, get a monthly sub with Prime Gaming. Sign up. You get a free monthly sub. It's right there. Look at right here. Get a monthly sub with Prime Gaming. Sign up. So if I were to like connect my Amazon to this account, you get a free sub. So yeah, that would get rid of the ads. Anyway, let's see here. Like I said, I don't really want your $2 from the sub. That's not what I'm in it for. If you want a sub, cool. That's mainly for y'all, so you don't have ads. I'd still probably stay away from the Cubbies today. I know they had 2 good games yesterday, but did they really? I mean, really, it was Owen Casey. I don't even have him in the lineup today. Maybe he plays. We'll see. Casey was the only reason they did well yesterday. So, PCA stinks. Seiya stinks. Kyle Tucker didn't even play. Got the whole day off. Michael Bush is the only one I'd ride today. Dodgers, Rockies. Dodgers, I mean, technically they're a good price at minus 310, but I would never take a team at minus 310. I personally hope the Dodgers lose today just because that price is so ridiculously, insanely stupid. Minus 310. I mean, it's fair. Fair. DCAA, thank you for the Prime sub, bro. Good job. There you go. Yeah, now you're going to have ad-free, no more ads. You're good. So if you have Amazon Prime, it is free. Let's see. Shohei Ohtani, you got his Ks at 5.5 at plus 128. Wow, that's a snipe. That is a very good snipe. You got him putting up about 7 today. Talk about a gatekeep. I figured everybody knew what Twitch Prime was, or Prime subs. It's like a very, I don't know, it's been around for years. I figured that was just, at this point, I thought that was just common knowledge on the old Twitch sphere, but yeah. Yeah, Ohtani K's at 5.5 is pretty, that's insane value, Seba. Good job. Good hit, good snipe. I do like Ohtani to go deep today, too. Yeah, Freeman for general props, Will Smith for general props, Teoscar. You could take anybody on this team for general props today. Literally anybody on this team for general props today. And Ohtani for homer. I would fade the entire Rockies lineup today on offense against Ohtani. Ohtani K's looks great. Maybe you could take, like I said yesterday, Dodgers team total is what you want to do. You don't want to take him on money line. You don't really want to take him on the spread. I guess you could take Dodgers minus 1.5, but it's still probably terrible odds. I would look more so at Dodgers team total if you're trying to get in on that. Everything else is probably really bad lines. Even the hits, runs, and RBIs are probably terrible lines. Reds, Angels. Reds are a dog. Yeah, I mean, no value on this one either. 114 minus 130, so there's nothing here. We liked Noel V. Marte for a home run yesterday. He did hit that yesterday. If you took it, congrats. I did on the 1 to 1,000, but it didn't hit. Joe Adell I like for a homer today, but his odds are just really hard to beat. I don't know what they're doing down there. I do not know what his odds are doing in that plus 200s. Joe Adell. Plus 330 on FanDuel. I don't mind it. It's not great, but he's the best option for a homer in this game. Outside of that, I mean, these guys are all pretty similar, around 15%. Nothing crazy. Probably wouldn't touch. Kikuchi, 5 innings-ish, almost 6 innings. 17 outs for him, about 6 strikeouts. Not bad. Nick Martinez, about 15 outs. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a dumb game. Good home run weather, though, and it is in LA. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really find anything in this one that I love, though. And then the last game, Giants-Padres. Padres minus, wow, Giants at plus 128. JP Sears, yeah, sign me up on the Giants as a dog today. Sign me up on the Giants as a dog. I don't mind them. Low scoring game, only 7 runs. You're not going to find any player props here, really. Maybe like Machado or Arise for hits, runs, and RBIs. They do look pretty good to get a hit. Or hits, runs, and RBIs today. Outside of that, you're not going to find much for home runs in this game. Maybe Devers around 15%. You're not going to get him at plus 500, though. Same with Adames. You're not going to get him at plus 600 today. You're just not. So I would ride maybe just the Giants. If this is your nightcap, just ride the Giants money line. Call it a day. All right, here's the leaderboard here. Home run leaderboard. Top 10. Obviously, you can expand that out. Come join rudebets.com. You guys can sort these by anything you want. Total bases, hits, runs, and RBIs. Strikeouts, we got a lot of really good matchups at the top of the board today for all you strikeout people. 4 green matchups at the top 4 projections here, which is nice. This is a nice, clean little rank. Green, red, orange. And then obviously when you sign up, you can come here and sort around all these tables for anything you want. Total bases hits, pitch mix rating, RBIs, strikeouts, walks, stolen bases, you name it. You name it. Only 3 have to hit a homer. Cal Soto Jr., Kurtz, and Ohtani. Good luck to you, my friend. Good luck to you. A lot of those names are up here. Kurtz Jr., Soto. No, Soto's not. Soto's over here. But good luck to you, my friend. And good luck to all of you today. I appreciate y'all for being here. Once again, please drop a subscription on the YouTube. Like, comment, share the video, whatever you got to do. We got to get these numbers up on YouTube. So I appreciate it. Have a good day, y'all, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.